this. Even if you didn't collab with Nicki Minaj, I didn't want to see a fight. It just looks bad. It looks bad, and it looks bad on female rappers. It looks bad on black women. Charlemagne should be fucking ashamed of himself for egging it on. Like, everyone, Papoose, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself for letting Remy Ma do that, you know? Like, she just got out of fucking prison, and you're just gonna, like, you know, try and, like, you're just gonna stick her right back in, like, the fighting thing. Like, no. Absolutely fucking not. Remy Ma didn't even need to be on Love and Hip Hop. Cardi B needs Love and Hip Hop. Remy Ma does not lead Love and Hip Hop. You get it? And it's almost as if there was like a greater strategy to like do this and then try and like pop Cardi B up in there, you know? Don't get me wrong, I'm very entertained by Cardi B. And I really like Kodak Yellow. That's a really good song. But you are not that girl. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take anything from you, but you're just like, you're like, you know, this like female rap thing, it's like a lineage. It's a real fire that burns in a soul. You don't have that fire. I'm very happy for your success. And I love your come up. And I love like seeing you smile and having a good time. But this like woman's expression, this black woman's expression, and you know, whatever, we're not gonna have a conversation about who's black, what's this, Afro-Latina, blah, blah, whatever. But like just the fire of this black woman's expression, you don't have it, Cardi. And you won't get it. Because it's not you.
And the interesting thing about that is that that's what a lot of people were saying before she went #1. Everybody was like, BET Award, how does she get a nomination?
No, she okay, so this is the thing. Cardi B deserves BET. Like Cardi B, that's where she fits. You know what I mean? She fits there. She fits at BET. But we've seen this happen before. We see you guys like, in spite of Nicki Minaj, plop some bitch up to #1 and then you run to the Grammys. Like it's like you get what I mean? Like we've seen this movie before. It was called Iggy Azalea. You get what I mean? Like I've seen this movie before. I know exactly what you guys do. You buy a #1 and then you buy a Grammy. You know? But it's just like, it's all being paid for. And that's not at all, I'm not at all trying to like take anything away from you. Shit, like I'd fucking love if somebody like paid for me to fucking get a #1. That's great. But I'm that girl. Nicki Minaj is that girl. Remy Ma is that girl. Cardi B is not that girl. Iggy Azalea is not that girl.
Cardi B, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I ain't really like Cardi B, but then I heard that Bodak Yellow. I'm like, dang, what she shooting at, me? You know what I'm saying? What she want, me? You know what I'm saying? I like the song though, like, you know what I'm saying? I heard how she came with my flow, and I got, okay. She should link with me and shit, catch a little vibe, see what we, oh, Molly Brazen, she cute, she cute. But she got a boyfriend. Toronto was better than your city. Fuck, nigga, you don't get off my live. I'm finna block you off my live. Talking about the fucking Toronto's better than your city. Nigga. Let me make sure I block the right person. Move. So you is fucking with Bodak Yellow. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I seen when she was in the hotel, like lobby and shit. She had the orange hair and shit like that. I don't know if she know that orange my favorite color, son. So about like, oh yeah, she look right now. I bag her. Cardi B.
Army type.
Well, you the poster boy for that, like
yeah,
too, like really, you
feel
can.
me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all in what you allow yourself to think you're not capable of. I swear to God. How many people gonna tell you no or you not dope? Or how many people done said no? And I'm not even bringing her name, but it's just dope. Like she's dope. Like I respect the hustle. Like say for instance Cardi B, right? So you think if somebody told her, like how many people you think told her no?
Everyone.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Once she does get it, then you realize that everybody else doesn't always know what they're talking about. So once you're in a whole consistent world full of lost people looking for acceptance and love, you don't hate them as much. You don't try to convert them. You just let them be themselves because they gonna flock anyway as soon as everybody start flocking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why you never can count anybody out, or you never can like do that. So for me, that's the only thing I'm here for. Now I done got the cars and I'm
I know, we done
cool.
seen your closets and
you know what I'm saying, out the back.
your...
But now it's just to inspire people.
Yeah.
You know, you can do whatever you want. You can do multiple things. Just work hard at what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're Team Cardi too, right? I guess. Yeah.
Team everybody who wants to be free and win.
And beat the system.
Beat the system. Hell yeah.
Will you ever work with Cardi B?
Yes.
Oh,
we actually were talking about it last night.
I hope so.
She like literally grabbed me. She was like, oh, we need to do a song together. I was like, okay. She's like, I'm not playing. I'm serious. I'm like, you got my number. Like, we good. But I think she's dope. Like, what's so weird is that when I first heard her, I just, you know, in this business, you see people come in and people take this rap thing as a joke. Everybody thinks, oh, if they got a fat ass and a pretty face, oh, I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to get somebody to write my rhymes and I'm going to be a rapper and, you know, whatever. Because that's, you know, the world that we live in made it seem like that's all you had to do. And that's what I just assumed that's what it was with her. And then, and I actually told her this.
I felt the same way when I watched it. Who is this?
I told her that. And then I seen one day, I don't know, I was on YouTube or something, and I saw her. She had to be about 17. She was in high school. Mm-hmm. And she was performing in a talent show in school. And I was like, wow, like it just changed everything about how I felt about her. And then when I saw her and I met her and I actually spoke to her and we would like have a little interaction, we kept like crossing paths. And I was doing a big show that I had this past June, Summer Jam, and I was like, I want her on it. Like, I think, like, she works really hard and she deserves, like, she's from the city. They wasn't playing her songs at the time. You know, they was giving her a hard time. And I know how that is, you know, being a female in this business when people don't want to give you a shot just cause. And I literally argue people down. Like, no, I ain't bringing her out. I said, I don't care if it's for 30 seconds. Like, she's coming out.
I'm glad you did it, too. I was so happy
she came out and she killed it. Like, the crowd reaction was, like, dope. And ever since then, like, she's just been, like, you know, soaring high. And I think what she's doing is dope. And I'm just happy for her. Like, you know, I ain't never been a hater.
Yeah, I think.
Or a bandwagoner. You know how people wait till you pop and then all of a sudden they like.
Jump on there, everybody.
Yeah. Like.
And then I sent it to Cardi. And she's one of the coolest people I've ever met, for real. One of the coolest people in music. Super humble, super down to earth. And she's a superstar.
She really is.
Real.
The couple times that I've had her in here and we've talked, like, she is just so humbled by everything.
So humble, you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes when you really have to work for what you have and you kind of came in from a different, like, you know, like, this didn't happen to her overnight. This didn't happen to me overnight. This didn't, you know what I mean? So you learn to appreciate the little things along the way. And you don't take blessings for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, because you never know. Like,
you never know. You never know. So
how did you know that you wanted her on the track?
I had met her a while ago. We played a show together, and I went out into the crowd. I put my hood up, and I went out to the crowd so I could watch her perform because I was really, you know what I'm saying, curious to see. Like, I feel like a lot of times you can really tell about an artist when you watch them perform, you know, what their energy is like on stage and how the music really connects. And I was just like, yep. I was like, all right, yep.
I need to have her on it.
She got it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She's a superstar. So, yeah, sent her the record. She knocked it out like that. She snapped. Sent it right back.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She killed
really
it.
Did.
So, yeah.
So she listened to the record before she actually jumped on it. Because I've heard before where artists, they'll just ask for a verse. And then it just kind of like the record she's on with Nicki and what's that record? Migos,
Yeah,
Motorsport. So I was just kind of curious if it was like something that she listened to first.
Yeah, no, I had sent it to her, you know what I'm saying, with the song and just the open verse, and she just knocked her part out, sent it right back.
We want to know about this collab and when can we expect
We
it?
have
What's
a
going on?
jam. We have a jam on her album. It's so good. I love her.
Talk about
I
Cardi.
can say nothing else but except for she's incredible. She deserves everything coming to her. She worked hard for it and she stayed humble. So
I love it because I actually watched. You got very starstruck when you first met her because you were a huge fan.
Oh, for sure. And it was before Bodak Yellow, so I was really tripping out. But I'd followed on Instagram for so long and like seen her just being hilarious and herself, and I just fell in love with that. So.
Cardi B, she's making a mark. You know, she's done an amazing job to come from, you know, a cast of loving hip hop to having a big song. She's truly amazing.